Would you consider a gun an instrument? How about a broom or a guillotine? Unless you're Tchaikovsky, the answer would probably be no, yet Rusty Cage opens his best song with various sounds from a 45 Peacemaker revolver, arranged into a loop followed by a drone and a synthesizer.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
One of the most unique and defining characteristics of the song is its clever use of a weapon as an instrument. You can see in the music video that the drums in the song are all done with a revolver, and this is not the first time Rusty's used unorthodox or household objects as a prominent instrument in his music. The Crowley album would feature a blend of odd sounds with traditional folk and electronic hip-hop, the most popular example being in The Lives of Flies, with the broom being the most prominent instrument throughout the song. This begs the question, what makes an instrument an instrument? In my personal opinion, anything is an instrument if you're creative enough, whether that be a broom, a gun, or cannons. Another notable thing is the constant variation of the drums. Throughout the song, you can notice subtle changes of the drums along with his clever use of panning and velocity. Along with these bass drone stabs that play throughout the song. Speaking of drones. Oh yeah! Segway time, bitches! Pack of Rats illustrates Rusty's intelligent use of bizarre synth sounds and a knack for arrangement. The first synth we hear in the song is a cold and unnerving chord progression and squeaky beeping noises. When I first heard the song, I wondered, why does this sound so creepy? So I did some research and transcribed the progression. Rusty uses a clever trick of not using the full chord, giving the sound a hollow feel along with dissonance from each interval. The sound design gets more interesting through the inclusion of mellotron strings in the pre-chorus. And then in the chorus, we return to the synths in the beginning with these stuttering, almost radio sounds panning around and what even sounds like a distant voice talking. When Trash Man's verse starts, we then hear a low bass stab and an ambient sound spinning in a circle. Then, in the chorus leading to the bridge, we get even more sounds with an almost horn-sounding synth panning around and a guitar slowly rising in volume before. This bridge is arguably one of the best moments in his whole discography. At the heat of the nightmare, we get splashed with the bucket of cold water in form of an eerie acoustic guitar and a new bass line with creepy and cryptic lyrics. Everything about this part is absolutely perfect and is easily my favorite part of any Rusty Cage song. And right when we finally wake up, we get pulled back into the nightmare a final time. Now we can discuss...
Now let's see how it looks so far.
At surface value, you can interpret the song as a man who will call the trash man trying to fight off vicious rats who want to eat him. He then realizes there is far too many of them, decides to take his life rather than get eaten by rats. But I don't believe that is what this song is about. My main reason is its connection to the Rusty Cage comic book, Requiem of the Crazies. You can take the lyrics of the rats as the secret society who controls the homeless in the book. The trash man being a homeless person falling victim to these people who are out to get him. The lyrics in the bridge are particularly interesting with the line, "I love you and I miss you, but you're here no more. I'm watching over you while I stand at the floor." I'll be honest, I have no idea what this could mean, but it's incredibly unsettling. I'd also like to bring up a comment I saw in the music video for the song because I believe it brings up a great point. I love the double meaning behind some of Rusty's lines. "I'll be damned if I become deceased" is a fantastic example because it can either mean he is not willing to allow himself to die, or it can be taken literally as in saying when he dies he'll be damned to hell. Overall, Pack of Rats is a masterpiece and a genius way of not only promoting his comic book, but also showing he had the ability to create more than folk or rock. Everything about this song is absolutely perfect, and I believe that he never topped it. Rusty would release 2 songs to promote his comic after Pack of Rats, with the less dark tone being the Bum Song and Hollow Men. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to cover those 2. All in all, thank you very much for watching and have a safe drive home.